All right, yo, what's good? Welcome back to another video log vlog. I am at Wendy's this time. I'm at Wendy's this time. Is this my side over here? So the last vlog I did, telling a story about my history, seemed to do really well. I mean, it's almost at 1,000 views now, so I guess you guys like this sort of thing. So I'm gonna tell you about what happened at this Wendy's while I go eat my dinner. I used to, well, I'm gonna tell you the whole story once I get inside. This place looks a lot different than it used to, but we're gonna get into all of that. I'm gonna get my favorite meal here. What is your favorite meal that you like to order when you come to Wendy's? Oh wow, this place is really new and different. They're doing this thing too? That's crazy. Order here, credit cards only. Does that mean debit cards or? I'm guessing they're doing debit cards as well. Wow, look at this place. I don't know, they need to come and take a look at their dining room, but alright, well, let's dine in. Combo mushroom bacon cheeseburger. That sounds really good, but I want that. The Baconator. Let's get this. That. Can I get a different? I guess they don't let you change the whatever. I mean, I don't know. This is so weird. I'm gonna just go up there and see what they talking about. What up, cuz? I can order here or I gotta use the machine? I can order here or I gotta use the machine?
All of them are busy, so you gotta use your key.
Alright. So I guess I got it. Yeah. Because I didn't get to select a double Baconator, so this might be just a single. Oh, it's the double, right? All right. So we got the Baconator for real. They give you heli fries. I'm talking about heli fries. I mean, she really hooked up though. All right, yo. So boom, this is it. This is what I'm eating right now. Little Baconator, a little bit of bacon, cheese, and meat. Man, can't beat it. About my favorite thing to order here. I ain't gonna hold you though. It wasn't like this when I was here. I'm talking about this dining room had to be spotless at all times, right? So let me tell you what happened when I used to work here, right? So boom. I was living at home, right? I had to be like 18. Now I'm 17 because I graduated early. I was 17 when I graduated high school, so I had to be like 17, right? So boom, I had a job at the grocery store, but I felt like they was giving me too much hours, so then I quit. You know what I'm saying? Like I just no call, no show a few days in a row. And I quit. Now my mom's boyfriend at the time, he hooked me up with a job, right? So I guess he felt like, you know what I mean? I guess he felt like I was, you know, being a bum and being lazy. Because truth be told, I was. I didn't want to work. I didn't want to do shit, just skateboard. You know what I mean? Like I realized I had to work and shit, but they had me working like 12-hour days. And I'm like, bro, y'all gonna have me work like 8-hour days? Because I thought a job was like 8 hours for real, right? But they had me working like 10, 11, 12-hour days, like 5 days a week. And there was no off on the weekend, so I couldn't hang out with none of my friends at all. Like, I was chalked. So I ended up just quitting there or whatever. So he get mad. He gonna talk about, well, you got to go. So I found me another job, because that is true, was about kicking me out the house for real. So I found another job, and it was this one, Wendy's, right? Because we found and plus a lot of my homies lived in this area and worked. But my homies, they worked at a restaurant that was a couple buildings down. I worked there too for a little bit after I got. Well, I'll tell you what happened. So boom, got a job here, and it was crazy, right? Because after I got the job, they still wanted me out the house. So my mom's was trying to help me find a place to stay, right? So we were looking in, the paper on the weekends or whatever like that to try to find, a place for me to live at. We found a place that was renting a room. It was cheap, like I don't know, like $300 a month or something like that. And the lady on the phone, she was like, "Yeah, come on in. We'll do an interview and we'll sign the paperwork." And she was like, "It's available, and yeah, you can take it." So my mom took me down there, right? And the lady, white lady, as soon as she saw me, she's gonna talk about some, you're not exactly what we expected. I'm sorry. Yeah, we can't rent the room for you. My mom got heated, and she was like, "What do you mean he's not what you expected?" Oh, just said you thought he was white when you talked to him on the phone, but when you saw he was black, now you don't want to give him the room. And she said, "Come on." It was wild. So went back home. I'm still working up here, right? And I found another place for me to stay. I don't remember what that place was. I can't even call it right now. But I was set to move in, like, at the end of the week or whatever. Now, back when I was younger, I had this friend named David and his mom. They were cool people, cool white people. She was a churchy lady, right? And I stayed the night at David's house a couple times, hung out with David. His mom was real strict, and David was real cool. So I'm working here at the Publix, and she sees me, not Publix, but the Wendy's, and she sees me up here. And she's like, "Oh, hey, how are you doing? Yada, yada, yada." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I'm working here." She's like, "You're working here now?" I was like, yeah, I'm about to move into my own place. And, it's just a single room. It's going to be cheap, but, that's what I'm doing. And she was like, "Oh, you don't have to do that. What are you going to pay me? You live there." I told her it was $400 a month is what the second place was. It was a little bit more expensive. And she was like, "Oh, you don't have to pay $400. You can come live with us. And you can only pay me $250. And I was like, "Really?" And I was like, "That's cool." Because I guess she boarded rooms out of her house. And her house is kind of big, right? So I was like, so I could live there, hang out with David all the time, and pay $250, and have internet, phone, lights, washing machine, all that shit included. And I like these people too. I said, "Bet." So I changed plans and I moved in there. So everything's going good, I moved in, everything was straight. David was a little bit older. When I met him, he was like 12, 13, and I was like, I don't know, 14 or 15 or something like that. He was one of my homeboy's little brother's friends, but he was cool for real. So he was older at this time now. He was like 15, 16, 17 or something like that. So he didn't really hang out with me too much. I mean, he was like really trying to like do a whole female thing at the time. And I was like, "Whatever, man, do your thing." So I pretty much left to myself. And so one day, the manager gets mad at me up here, right? Because customer comes in the doorway, you're supposed to put down, you know, the paper. So if they come to order a sandwich. Dude comes in, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing something else, right? And I didn't see the customer come in. And I don't know what was going on with Jim this day, big fat white guy manager. I don't know what's going on with him, but he got mad. So after I served the customer, he was like, when that customer came in, how come you didn't put your paper down? And I said, I feel like I want to say I was talking to my mom, but for that to happen, I had to either be on the phone with her or she had to be in here. I don't remember what the case may be, but I think I told him something like, I don't know. I was busy and I just didn't see the customer. And he was like, next time it happens, you're fired. He said it like that. So I was like, all right, man, I'm sorry. It never happened again. And I never had any problems. I showed up to work on time, like every time, because I live right down the road. The lady Rita that I'm talking about, Rita and David, they live right over there. Like, literally, about a good 10 minutes walking that way. You know what I'm saying? So I was showing up on time, like every time. So a couple days go by or something like that, and this is the thumbnail. That's all thumbnail. So anyways, a couple of days goes by, and customer comes in, orders something, but when I finish making it, they don't want it. They wanted something else. They changed their mind. And that happens a lot, surprisingly, right? So I put the burger aside in the bag, all that aside, because I'm like, yeah, I'm taking this home, because it was close to time for me to go home. I had like maybe 40 minutes left on the clock, and I was, you know, clocking out going home, right? So I'm like, yeah, I'm keeping this and I'm going home with it, right? Now, there was a rule in place where you're not supposed to take food home. You know what I mean? Like, when you go on break, you get a free meal, and that was it. But you can't take food home with you. So I said, but everybody did it though. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody did it. Even dude knew everybody did it. So I set the thing aside, whatever like that, and I take off. I got the food. And I don't remember if he gave me a call or if I came in the next day and he told me that I was fired for stealing food. And I remember one of my coworkers was like, I kind of messed up, because everybody do it. He'll never, like I do it, and he saw me do it. He never said nothing to me. So I was like, yeah, that is kind of messed up. So I lost my job, just like that. Now I'm like, damn, what am I gonna do? Because I can't pay this lady her money, because, you know, I owe her $250 at the end of the month, you know? So what I did was I talked to one of my cousins and I told him what happened, and he said, okay, well, this is what you can do. No, I talked to my aunt, not my cousin, his mom. And she said, well, you need to call corporate and see what they can do to get your job back. So I called corporate and I told them everything that happened. And I didn't lie. I told them that, yeah, I was in the wrong. I took food home. I wasn't supposed to, but everybody takes food home. You know what I mean? And I told them that there's a coworker that can attest to the fact that the manager knows everybody takes food home, but he doesn't take action. So corporate told me, don't worry about it, and go to work the next day and clock in. And I was like, bet. So I go to work the next day. Jim, the manager, I'm not sure if that was really his name, he's pissed. But he ain't say nothing to me about it, but I can just tell he's pissed that I went over his head and went to corporate to keep my job. So I work that day, and the next day come up, I quit. I know, it was stupid. I quit. And I was like, listen, it ain't enough for me to go get a job. I can go get a job anywhere. I have experience in food service. I've worked at every fast food restaurant you can think of, every pizza joint you can think of. So I went down there to the Pizza Hut, that's a couple whatever's down, and the Pizza Hut that I was working at before, I had to quit because I went to the Army, but I didn't stay. I chaptered out after like 2 months into basic or something like that. I didn't like it and I came home. But when I got back, I couldn't get my job back at Pizza Hut. And the manager there, Ed, he was so cool. He told me if I ever needed anything, just give him a call. So I called Ed and I was like, yo, so this is what's going on. There's a Pizza Hut down there. Do you think you could help me get the job there? And he's like, yeah, don't worry about it. So I got the job at the Pizza Hut right down there. So I don't remember what happened, but I don't remember what happened. There's just like a blank spot, man, in between that time. But whatever the case may be, I never ended up working at that Pizza Hut. And I ended up having to leave Rita's to go live with my homeboy, Sean, because they didn't really give a fuck. I could just chill there, whatever. Eventually, I had to go get another job though, which I did. That's when I started working at the Bob Evans in the morning, doing like breakfast or something like that. Because Sean worked there. No, Sean didn't work there. My friend Justin worked there. So we were all, a bunch of us from high school working there. I mean, I wasn't in high school anymore, but they still were. A couple of homies that I hung out with. But yeah, I got fired from here, and I told them they got to give me my job back. It's kind of wild. It's fun times, fun times. So, I'm already kind of full off of this. I'm trying to think if anything else. I want to tell you some current events that's going on. This drink is Mellow Yellow Peach. Tastes amazing. I wanted to get lime Fanta, but they didn't have it. We were out. But yeah, this place is kind of dirty. They need to clean this bitch up. It looks like they haven't cleaned this bitch up in forever. The ketchup over there is terrible. It flies all around it. But so current events was going on for me. I went back to streaming last night because I was working on an Elden Ring video that I'm still working on. And it's gonna be a good video. It's gonna be what to do before Godric. Because one of my most viewed videos for Elden Ring is what to do after Godric. So I'm making one now, what to do before Godric. I know it's probably not gonna get nearly as many views as that video, but it'll probably do good. And strangely enough, the vlog that I did the other day, telling the story at the beach, is doing really well. It's at 1,000 views right now. Well, close enough. It's at 900 something, so it's gonna hit 1,000. So that's pretty good. So I streamed last night because I didn't have anything to upload. I wasn't done with the video. I mean, I could have just uploaded anything, but I didn't. I decided to just stream because I haven't streamed in a while. And another thing too, because I was gonna be done with Marvel Rivals. I really was. I was gonna be done with it because of the ranking system. It's just trash. The ranking system is trash. The matchmaking system is trash. But I played last night, and surprisingly enough, I got to Diamond. Like Diamond 3. Which is crazy, right? We only walked, I mean, I played quick play for a couple of matches, and I was kind of pissed about the views, and I was like, I tried not to say anything about it, right? Because, you know, when you talking about viewers, they leave because they feel like we're just worried about the viewership. And as a streamer, I'm sorry. I am worried about the viewership. I want to get, views enough so I can get some ad revenue. You know what I mean? You know, enjoying the game aside, that's the reason why I'm streaming. If not, I'll just make YouTube videos, you know, rather than just streaming. Because why stream if you're only gonna have 2 viewers? That's the way I feel about it. And I'm not saying the 20 or 30 that I get is like 2 viewers, because I know there are some people out there that try to stream and they get no viewers. And I'm really appreciative of the people that do come through. And actually, it blows my, but I'll be honest with you, bro. It be blowing my mind that people really come to watch me play video games, dude. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I mean, I can sort of get it, right? Because, let me say this first. I wouldn't watch me, dude. I really wouldn't. Because what the fuck? I mean, I'm not Ninja. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Nick 830. So what the fuck is the point of watching me play video games? I mean, maybe once upon a time when Shinobi Striker was a thing and I was, you know, doing my thing on there and I was being entertaining and playing with the viewers and shit like that, and I had the anime community somewhat behind me. Yeah, I get it. But now, Marvel Rivals, when there's like Tim and Tatman and all these other XQC, Necros or whatever the hell, Sinatra, like there's so many better people to watch play the game than just me. So I really am, when I say I appreciate the people that watch me, I do. So what I was gonna say before is, like, I kinda get it, because last night after I finished my stream, I got Diamond. I wanted to work on my Elden Ring character because I started a new character. I'm not just using my, so I'm trying to do something new, right? Because the Elden Ring videos that I was making, I was just doing New Game Plus. How to do this, how to do this, how to do this. But I was like, you know what? Let's just start a new game, because it's crazy. The videos that I made on Elden Ring grips ago, when the game first came out, they still get new viewers. And people are like, what do I do if I did this? What do I do if I did this? And that's every month. So I'm seeing this when I'm trying to figure out what kind of videos to make, because gaming YouTube right now for me is dead. There's nothing for me to upload. So whenever that happens, I'll either go back to Elden Ring or go back to Shinobi Striker. So I'll try to go back to Shinobi Striker. That game is unplayable. It really is. Every time I play solo, nothing but breadsticks. So I was like, you know what, let's just see what's working for Elden Ring and try to make something that's similar to those videos. So that's what I'm doing. And strangely enough, you know, the older videos, they're still, I still get, you can't see it now, because when I upload a new video, all you see is those new videos. Like, you go on my analytics, you'll see that I still get videos that get 10, 20,000 views a month, and they're like older videos or whatever. So I decided to make some more Elden Ring videos like that and see if they pop off. One of them kind of popped off. The other ones are kind of doing trash right now, but I got to do something before the end of the month, you know what I mean? So I can sort of at least make up a little bit, because donations didn't come in ad revenue for the streams. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be with a brand new game like Elden Ring. I really thought that the viewership was going to really like jump up there, you know what I mean? Like a brand new game, like it was for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Like, I took that for granted. I was like, man, I can do that whenever I want to. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel came out, I streamed that for 10 people like 3 days in a row, and the viewership shot up. And by the 2 weeks, I had 200 people watching me play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I didn't care about the viewership because I was just playing the game regardless, and I just turned the stream on. If somebody wanted to watch me play, they could, because I would always sit there thinking like to myself, like, I want to play this game to get better at it, right? Because I enjoyed Yu-Gi-Oh! I loved Yu-Gi-Oh! Growing up, and I loved watching it. I wanted to use Dark Magician deck, right? So I was like, man, I'm just playing the game. If people want to watch me play, they can watch. And a large part of the people that watched, they were just trying to backseat game and show me things about the game, which was cool. I mean, I needed it because I needed to know how to play the game for real. So it was like whatever. So by the end of the Yu-Gi-Oh! If you were there for the midnight, what do we call it? Midnight Society. We had about 300 people coming to the streams, watching, shows on YouTube with me, and then watching more of me play Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I just didn't want to play the game no more because I felt like it was bullshit. So I stopped playing it, and I could get the viewership again, and I never got that viewership back. So I thought I could get it back with this game, and it's not working. I'm not trying to sit here and complain to you. I'm just like talking about what's going on in my life right now. So, yeah, man, I streamed last night. I think we had 51 at the peak of the stream. And that was around the time that I was winning a lot, and I was close to getting Diamond, but by the time that I got Diamond, it went back down from 50 to 40. So I appreciate everybody that came through. And again, it just blows my mind that people want to watch me play the game when they could watch other people. So what I was going to say, I remember what I was going to say. I get it, because there's this dude, ex-pro Call of Duty player, named Enable, who streams on Twitch. And after the stream, I wanted to work on my Elden Ring character to level him up a little bit. And while I play video games, there's only one person that liked to watch stream late night. and that's Enable. I hadn't watched him in a while, but I was like, I know he's playing Marvel Rivals because I've seen him play Marvel Rivals. So I turned on Twitch and I was like, oh, he's live. And the reason why I like Enable is he only has maybe, the most I've ever seen him have in his stream is like 300. And he's, you know, he's with 100 T's. He's known, he's famous. I'm not saying he's super famous, but he's famous. People know who he is. I mean, he's more famous than me, but he only gets like at the most maybe 300. I think I've seen him get 1,000 like once or twice, but he stays at like 300. And you know, that night he was at like 150. What I like about him is that when I come in, I type in the chat, he responds. I type 2 comments in his chat, and his chat moves. I mean, it's not super fast. His chat moves. He's having conversations with his homeboys that he's playing video games with, and you know, he responded. I told him, I said, yo, what's up? I'm glad you're alive. He said, hey, what's up to me, like personally, because you know I used to come through a lot and you know type whatever, so he recognized my name. And then when I told him that I got Diamond and I got Soul 2 games in a row, yeah, he made a joke about that. So that's the reason. And again too, like, I don't know what it is. And I've said this before and people say they understand. So tell me if you understand this, right? I mean, I'm not really, I mean, I guess I am a viewer, but I can't see it from like a pure viewer standpoint because I stream too. So I have that, you know, whatever in my head about me streaming, so I see it from this point of view and not just the singular viewer point of view, right? So it's almost like, you know how you listen to a song over and over, and then you get to listen to the artist over and over, and then you kind of want to listen to that song or artist, right? It sort of feels like that with certain streamers. It's definitely like that with Ninja, definitely like that with Nadeshot, and it's like that with Enable because I've watch him one night, and then the next night around that same time, because I guess humans are creatures of habit, it's like, damn, I want to watch Enable and see what he's doing. And there'll be times when he's not streaming and I'll be like kind of bummed out because I kind of wanted to, you know, be in a stream, listen to him and see what he's got going on or whatever. So I mean, I guess that might be what it is for some people with my stream, and if that's the case, I mean, cool, I appreciate that. You know, that's dope that people actually just want to, you know, hang out with me. I mean, I'm all about hanging out with people that are nice. There are people that come through and say that I'm mean or, you know, whatever the case may be, but I feel like, man, I treat people the way that they treat me. If you come into my stream and you say nice things to me, hey, what's up, bro? See you're playing Marvel Rivals. I appreciate, you know, it's a cool game. Or what rank are you? You know, you come in as just being a normal person. I'm gonna treat you as a normal person. But a person that comes in and says something bummy like, bro, you're never gonna reach this rank playing like this, and they wonder why, I'm like, hey, yo, eat a dick. They're like, bro, what kind of streamer are you? Well, look how you came at me, bro. You came at me like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm supposed to do? Say thank you? And I see other streamers, they deal with that too. Nadeshot deals with the same way. Like Nadeshot, when people come in and like, they're mean to Nadeshot, and Nadeshot's probably like my favorite. I don't know, it's out of him or Ninja. And I love when they stream together, it's so awesome. So, when people come through to him, he says what I feel, but I just don't say it because I feel like it's soft. But he'll say something like, brother, you obviously know who I am. You obviously, you know, like me at some point. So why did you feel the need to be mean to me right now, rude? You know what I'm saying? I feel like saying that to people that are rude to me. It's like, whatever did I do to you to have you be rude? But if you show them that soft shit, they're just gonna like, you know, strike at that soft underbelly. Ooh, we can get to him type shit. So now I just like, oh yeah? Nah, let me tell you what's good. Keep talking in the chat though. Because you're giving me watch time, which is getting me paid. Stay here, talk all the shit you want. I don't care. That's how you kind of gotta play it right now. So, I hit Diamond last night. I'm happy about that. What else is going on? I mean, nothing really. I mean, I didn't really want to get into watching Star Trek Enterprise. I thought the show was jank, but I'm kind of fucked up about it. I can't help but watch it now. I think today I watched maybe 5 hours of it, and I've been watching 5 hours of it every night. So my schedule has been like, wake up at 12, get a little bit of work done. If my work is not done and I haven't uploaded a video, then stream for about 6-7 hours, maybe 8, and then work a little bit more, take my shower, and I'm watching Star Trek until like 3 a.m. That's been my schedule, and then go to sleep and do it all over again, man. But it's cool because, damn, this thing's at 30 minutes already, son. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end this, man, because I know y'all don't give a fuck about hearing that. So I'm just gonna dip now, and I'm gonna say, if you watch this whole thing, because I know this is gonna be like a live video premiere, and if you're watching this as just, you know, a VOD or whatever like that, it's just this regular YouTube video, you don't know what I'm talking about. But live video premiere is where I make the video go live, and there's a stream chat, and I'm typing to the chat at the same time that we're watching it. So that's probably what I'm gonna do with this. So shout out to y'all. If y'all there, type one in the chat, and I don't know. If you have any ideas of what you want me to do next for a vlog, then just let me know. I can't believe we're at 30 minutes. Damn, I can talk. All right, peace out, y'all.